Three, two, one, and action. Yo, what is up? Travels with Buddy Nation. Today is Tuesday, April 6th, and it is a nice day today. And I figured I'd do another full body workout today. I got a, I'm going to do about 14 sets back to back, and it's an awesome workout. And I'll probably go through this routine twice, but I'll demonstrate one of them on video. And it's a really good workout to do. And I'm not going to do too much talking while I'm training. I'm just going to try to go from set to set to set. But you can spot me from the other room, so I don't, because I'm gonna need the entire room, because I'm gonna go from one set to the other, so I don't want to bump into you and stuff like that. So if you're good, later we can go for a walk and get some more exercise, because hopefully it's going to be sunny most of the day today. So without further ado, I'm going to put Buddy in the next room and we're going to get started on our training. All right? And hopefully this workout will take, maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to start off with doing push-ups. And like I say, I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to try to keep the talking and the explaining to a minimum. And while I edit the video, that's when I'll talk about the exercises and whatnot. So I'm just going to go from one exercise to the next. And I'll move my phone over here. Another important thing to do is to make a list so that way you don't forget. So I wrote all the exercises I'm going to do on the list. I might need to refer to that later. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a basic push-up. I'm going to try to get anywhere from 15 to 25 repetitions. Okay, you notice when I do the push-ups, I don't extend my arms all the way at the top. It's more important to bring your body all the way down to the floor, and it's really not good to extend your arms all the way in an exercise like this. Just like the bench press, it's not good for your joints, your elbows, and your shoulder joints to extend your arms all the way. In other words, to lock your elbows out. So just notice how I keep my arms bent. Keeps the tension on the chest, the triceps, and the front deltoids. Alrighty. I got 27 repetitions. And again, I don't want to rest more than, say, a minute in between sets. So my next set is going to be a wide grip cheater style pull-up, because I call them cheater style pull-ups because I do use my feet. This exercise here works the upper back, back of shoulders, back of the traps, and upper lats. There's also other variations you could use. You could use the lat pull down. You can use a barbell or dumbbell row where you bring the weight to your upper part of your chest to hit the same muscle group. You can also check out how to do beginner pull-ups with the straight bar with your feet on the floor. Basically hits the same muscle groups, and basically you just need a straight bar and
something to stabilize it on. And you can check that video out, how to do beginner pull-ups.
Whew. Got 23 reps. Next, we're going to do some goblet squats. Try to rest for about between 30 seconds and a minute in between sets. That's just my personal fitness level.
Okay, this is the goblet squat. It's a really good exercise. What a lot of people don't know about this exercise, when you're holding the dumbbell, you want to hold the dumbbell with your palms. You want your thumbs facing your body, and you're basically holding the weight with your palms. It's much more comfortable on your arms and your shoulders and everything. A lot of people, they tend to hold it, with their hands sideways, or with their thumbs up, like with their thumbs facing the ceiling. That's not the way to hold the dumbbell when you're doing the goblet squat. It'll put too much strain on your forearms and your shoulders and your arms and everything. You always want to make sure you're holding the dumbbell with your palms, and your thumbs are facing your body. Okay, it's just much easier to hold the dumbbell. This is a 40-pound dumbbell. I can do this exercise with even like a 100-pound dumbbell. I can do that and just hold the weight on my palms. It's a much more comfortable way to hold the dumbbell when doing this exercise.
Whew. 22. Just notice when I do the goblet squats, I hold the dumbbell with my palms, like this. Ooh, that one took a lot out of me. I might need to rest a little more than a minute before I do my next exercise. Next, I will do the dumbbell row. Excellent exercise for the lower portion of the lats. With this exercise, I'm gonna just move the bench out a little bit. I'm gonna do one arm at a time. And I'll start with my left arm.
This exercise is also a great variation of the seated cable row. It hits the lower lats really well, and your muscles really don't know the difference if you're doing a seated cable row or if you're doing this exercise properly. It basically hits the same muscle groups, especially when you're bringing the dumbbell to your abdominals, your lower part of your waist. It definitely hits that same muscle group.
Whew. right arm, I'll pull the bench out a little bit, that way there you get a decent view of how I do the exercise. Put one knee up on the bench, and I brace my body with my opposite knee and my opposite hand to stabilize my body while I do the exercise. And I just bring the weight right up.
I think this exercise is a great alternative to the regular barbell row, because you're able to stabilize your body with the bench, with your opposite leg and your opposite arm. And you can go pretty heavy, especially when you're doing the low row, and not have to worry about, basically straining your back. It's an excellent exercise to try. It just takes a little bit longer because you got to do one arm at a time, but it's worth the little extra added time it takes.
Alright, at 15 reps. Alrighty. Next, I will do a set of, what do you got on here? French press, which I've done before. I'll use the 25-pound plate.
There's also many variations to this exercise. You can use a curl bar, a straight bar, dumbbell. You can do this exercise lying on the bench. You could even use close grip bench presses. I think the idea is to train the triceps at this point in the total body workout, and then hit the biceps afterwards, especially after training the back and the legs and the chest. The arms are pretty warmed up at this point, and it's a good time to train them directly, I think, anyway.
Next, I will do the skull crusher, this exercise. These last two exercises I did in my last full body workout, and except this time I'm going to do the skull crushers. I'm going to use a straight bar.
Again, there are many variations to this exercise that you can do. You can use dumbbells. You can use regular barbell curls. I like using the skull crusher style when you bring your elbows up to your elbows up high like that because it works the front delt as well. And I'm working more muscle groups at the same time. However, it does not isolate the biceps as much, but it does work the biceps, but it doesn't really, hit them that hard. But it's a good exercise, I think. And I'm working more muscle groups, so it's less exercises I have to do, but overall. But I guess that's a personal choice in training style.
Alright. Next, I will do some shoulder shrugs.
This exercise is also, I think, really good for building grip strength. Just holding the dumbbells at your sides like that for any amount of time, you can start. I can start feeling that the tension in my forearms, and it's a really good. I think it strengthens my forearms as well as my shoulders and traps. It's a good exercise to do. Next, we're going to do some side delt extensions. I did these in the last video as well. I also think this is a great time in the workout to hit the side delts because it's a smaller muscle group after hitting the big exercises like the benching and the squatting and the rowing. Those are the exercises that take, I think, more energy out of me. And then after that, hit the smaller muscle groups like the side delts and even the biceps and the triceps are smaller muscle groups compared to like the chest and your legs and your back and stuff like that. So I think this is a good time in the workout to hit the smaller groups like the side delts. Whew. Okay. Next, I'm going to do the hanging crunch.
this exercise, I'm going to have a quick drink of water. I should have brought my water bottle in this room, but I got my water bottle in the other room. Remember, it's important to stay hydrated when doing these exercises.
This exercise right here, I just got to say, it's really great for building grip strength.
Say I got 5 reps, but I want, every set I do, I try to get at least 15. So I'm going to do another set.
I noticed on this exercise, for me anyways, my grip was given out before my core strength was given out. Really good exercise to do, I think, my opinion.
Whew. That exercise is harder than it looks when you're already tired from doing previous exercises. Because normally I can do 15 reps in a row. I think I did a video where I think I did like 15 in one set. But I wasn't doing a full body workout. So I'm going to do one more set of 5. That way there I get a total of 15 repetitions with this exercise.
Also, keeping your body from swaying from side to side and back and forth during this exercise is pretty challenging, I think. Just holding it still in place while you're bringing your knees up, for example, I think is very challenging in this exercise. It's worth giving it a try, I think.
Whew. Doing that exercise, the thing that gets tired the quickest is my forearms, believe it or not. Doing the shrugs and all the other exercises, my grip, start losing that grip strength when you're holding your body up. So that's a hanging leg raise. Alright, hanging crunch. Next is going to be the cable flies. I need to pull this up a little bit.
There are also many variations you can use for this exercise. You can use the dumbbell fly on a flat bench or on an incline or a decline. Basically works the same muscles. It's a great exercise for building the pecs, the front delts, and the triceps. Seems like I get more of a workout just moving my weights around. My next exercise is going to be a barbell row.
you work the upper back. So I'm gonna bring the bar up high on my chest. Training the upper back with the barbell row, you don't need as much weight. When I did the dumbbell row, I trained the lower lats because I basically brought my arm back to my lower lat. This right here, upper back row, and try to bring the bar up higher up towards my chest to get the upper back.
This exercise here, you can also use dumbbells, and as you notice, to bring the weight up towards my chest rather than bringing the bar low towards my abdominals. It works the upper back more. It's a great exercise, and you don't need as much weight. Typically, I don't anyway. When I do when I train the upper back, as opposed to when I'm training the lower back region, doing the regular low row, I tend to use more weight.
Nice burn. Alrighty. Next, we are going to do a military press. Standing military press. Nice wide angle on the bar. Make sure I don't bump anything on the ceiling.
With the standing military press, you notice I bring the weight in front of my face towards my chest. I think you're much less prone to injury that way, and it's also a great exercise for strengthening the side delt as well as the front delt. And doing the rows before this exercise is a great way to also strengthen the back of the delt. So I got all 3 areas of the deltoid within those 2 exercises.
Whew. Nice burn on the shoulders. And that is my full body workout. Whew. I'll probably do that one more time, go through that cycle one more time. It's 13 sets total. 14 if you consider the, I did dumbbell row for one each hand. And I'll do that again, and it'll be a total of 26 sets. And that is my workout for today. Remember, if you like these training videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Have an awesome day. Keep training. Keep taking those walks, and keep doing the weight training. All right, everybody, have an awesome day. And I'll see you on the next video. All right, everybody, peace out.